If he continues to improve, he's going to be around this league for a very long time. I can't wait to watch him.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pilar's there.
Out.
Makes the play, 1-1.
Oh.
What? All right. Yeah. That's so tough. Get out of here.
Stroman looks in. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Just overmatched him there.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike three called, and there are two down. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, Josh Donaldson is an MVP-type player because of his offense. But his defense is just as superb. He makes great plays, very athletic, and some of the things he does on a baseball field, you just can't imagine. I can't wait to watch it.
Mike Trout is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Boy, that's another pitch right down the middle, though. So he's gotten away with it so far, but I think he's given him a little bit too much to hit here.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order. Christopher Popboy is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
Here's the 0-1. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0. Here's Michael Saunders now. Hard liner to center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Second baseman. Just a fantastic catch out there by the outfielder. And the one guy that's more excited about it than the guy who caught the ball is the pitcher. He knows that that one could have been extra bases.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Into the stands. He got it.
Whew, nice play.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, there's only a few guys that can swing it and flip it like Joey Bats, Jose Bautista. He always seems to come through in the clutch. Doesn't let the pressure of a big situation get to him, whether it's the first inning with nobody out or the ninth inning with 2 outs. His approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Boy, now that's a home run and a double against him here in the first inning. It looks like he's had a hard time just settling in, and they're jumping all over him.
Josh Donaldson, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
Hard liner toward short. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, that's now 3 extra base hits he's coughed up here in the first inning. And a lot of times that doesn't bode all that well for him sticking around late into a ball game. So he's going to need to turn things around right now. And he might be looking at a real short outing.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. High and deep to right center field. Betts looking up. Gone! A 2-run home run for Troy Tulowitzki as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0. Downtown Toronto and the Rogers Center, the home of this edition of Baseball on the Show. Marcus Stroman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. EK, what do you got?
Well, remember, guys, he's a young pitcher, still garnering a lot of experience, and he has a lot of upside. If he continues to improve, he's going to be around this league for a very long time. I can't wait to watch him in this thing.
Mookie Betts is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And another foul ball. hit down the third base line. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Stroman looks in. Here's the 0-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. With that, here are Terry Collins' New York Mets. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, I think you really have to limit the strikeouts in this game. Don't have any wasted plate appearances, and we know that's easier said than done. But you also have to have your 3, 4, 5 hitters step up in this one somehow.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Bautista moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And with that, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, Josh Donaldson is an MVP-type player because of his offense. But his defense is just as superb. He makes great plays, very athletic. And some of the things he does on a baseball field, you just can't imagine. I can't wait to watch him.
David Ortiz will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, stands in trying to cash in the first inning. Runners at the corners, 2 away.
Yeah, and if nothing else, they've at least done a pretty good job of making this starter work right here in the first inning.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And no, they can't get there. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Christopher Popboy gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, remember, this starting pitcher, he's a rookie, so we'll see how he handles his nerves in this one.
Crowd on the run. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Steve, how do they send these fans home happy here today?
I think this team really needs to find that right balance between power and speed. They've got them both, but you can't rely too heavily on the long ball, and you also can't run yourselves out of potential run-scoring opportunities. So mix it together well.
Now that we have a chance, let's take a look at the defense for the New York Mets. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, it must be nice for a manager to be able to pencil in a guy like Manny Machado over there at third base. He won the Gold Glove in 2015. Great offensive player, but maybe even a better.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Blue Jays. Miguel Cabrera makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Grounded up the first baseline. Taken in by Encarnacion, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Stepping in, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0. So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. The home run estimated at 414 feet officially. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pilar shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Buster Posey will dig in, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for National League catchers. Now a swing and a fly ball. Saunders sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mets draw first. Edwin Encarnacion strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, kind of strangely, Holiday has a bit of a reputation for rewarding the high strike. You know, and that can really upset the hitter sometimes because the pitcher isn't usually trying to throw it there. So we'll see if any of that shows up.
In now, Josh Donaldson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now a ball hit down the line in the air. This has a chance, and oh, it's high off the foul pole for a home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, the only question here was he going to be able to keep this ball fair? I thought this thing had a chance to go upper tank, but you'll see it hit way up there on the foul pole, and that's no cheapie right there. He gave that one a pretty good ride.
Batting sixth.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Has to swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
And this is swung on and missed by Tulowitzki, and he's a strikeout victim to make for 2 away. Jose Bautista gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Machado in foul ground, and this will land foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Cespedes going back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the Jays are. A nice daytime shot there from one of the many marinas here in Toronto as we're set to go in the 3rd inning of this one. Mookie Betts is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Stroman gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. On the ground to third. Donaldson's there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in now, the 3rd baseman, Manny Machado. Chopped weakly to the left. Donaldson scoops it up on to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the 3rd.
Mike Trout.
Mike Trout will stand in. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. On the ground up the middle. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4. Kevin Pillar digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Belted high in the air out to left. There to take it is Cespedes, 1 away. So the leadoff man's retired now for Russell Martin.
Russell Martin.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Cano has it. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Devin Travis.
Devin Travis will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Not the result you want, and especially swinging at the first pitch. Got to make the pitcher work.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, he's got that bender working now. That guy was in knots up there.
Here's a high pop-up. Cabrera trying to get there. And that ends the inning. David Ortiz will get his cuts leading off. And there now is David Ortiz. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Stroman's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Encarnacion takes this over himself to record the putout.
Now batting, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Robinson Cano is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped high in the air. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
First baseman number 25.
Miguel Cabrera will stand in here, the reigning batting champion in the American League. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Tulowitzki is right there on to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. Michael Saunders is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Left fielder, Michael Saunders.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here comes the 0-1. Chop foul right at home plate. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A quick out number 1.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Steven.
At the plate, Steven the Bambino. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Now batting, first baseman,
Edwin Encarnacion stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Yeah, 2 outs, nobody on. Got a pretty good idea what he's going to do. He won't hold back here.
Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We played 4. Yoenis Cespedes heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
fielder number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Stroman steps into the windup. First pitch on its way. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Bat explodes as this is popped up.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he pops it up back behind second base. The Bambino ranging into shallow right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Mets. Shortstop.
Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
That may have been one of those situations where you wonder, he's not going to be able to throw him out at first. Maybe that's one where you try and see if that would have gone foul.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
And sometimes, you know, you just got to take the outs when they're giving them to you. Here he tries to force this one into second base, and you knew right when he threw it that this didn't look very promising. And now they wind up getting nobody out.
Mookie Betts is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Now the 0-1. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Encarnacion, and it's in time for the double play, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Toronto after this. Josh Donaldson comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
Well, and here's a situation where he can't be catching these guys off guard. I mean, he just showed bunt on the previous pitch, and he tries again and winds up legging out a base hit.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Lindor backs up and takes care of it, 2 away. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. Manny Machado will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the sixth.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And the sixth inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
The center fielder.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
1 away now for the Mets in the sixth. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. The Bambino is up with it, and the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. David Ortiz will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Stroman is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Quick work there. Kevin Pillar will get us going for the Jays here as they start their half of the sixth. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Well, he clearly had his mind made up that he was going to put one down here. The real surprise is the defense could allow a bunt single when they knew he'd be trying again.
First offering on its way. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error thus far for Toronto. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. To short. He's got it. Underhanded flip. Cano for 1. On to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the 1. Devin Travis will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if he can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side is retired. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Robinson Cano will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Miguel Cabrera will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Now this ball is popped up behind the plate for Martin. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
The left fielder.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. The 0-1 on its way. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Oh, that's just a bad break right there. He made a good pitch. He probably should be out of this inning, but it winds up being an infield single.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Out in front of it, strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Michael Saunders will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. Got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out, as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
Man, he can flat out fly. I mean, once this thing got down, you figured if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy there.
He's set. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a beat on it. 1 down. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
But here's a situation where a guy's speed plays to a disadvantage. He thinks he can catch him off guard and try to sneak his way up to second base, but they saw what he was trying to do, and he gets nailed for a double play.
To third. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Buster Posey comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
The catcher, number 28.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Posey got caught out in front here, as this is going to be in the seats, a foul ball. And it's quickly 0-2. And that's swung on and missed, and Posey goes down for the first out.
And if you're a fan of pitching, this has been the game for you. I mean, these 2 guys have both been exceptional so far. Just 2 runs allowed between both of them. Of course, makes the broadcasters awfully happy because this game has flown by. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
I know my job here is to be an analyst and to try and add some insight to what's happening on the field, but folks, words cannot describe how badly you got fooled on that pitch. I'm not even going to try.
Here's Manny Machado now. Hit high and deep to left field. Saunders going back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Josh Donaldson digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Tap fouled at home plate. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Josh Donaldson is, of course, one of the greatest players in the game today. But before he was a pro, he had a really nice college career at Auburn, the same program that has turned out other greats such as Frank Thomas, Bo Jackson, and Timmy Hudson.
Number 2,
Troy Tulowitzki stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. This one's down to third. To his right, Lindor on to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here. 2 away.
the right fielder, number 19.
Jose Bautista comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 pitch. Rounded down the third baseline. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Score remains tied. Mike Trout will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. It appears we've seen a lot of indecisive feeling at-bats so far here today.
And I think a lot of that comes from the way he's mixing his pitches. We've seen off-speed stuff and fastball counts, and we've seen him bust a fastball in when guys are sitting back. It seems like they've just been guessing wrong all afternoon.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. David Ortiz stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
Robinson Cano stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Drilled on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up. Kevin Pillar strides in to lead us off here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
For the Blue Jays, center fielder.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw will not be in time, as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
When a guy with his power bunts for a base hit, he's doing you a favor on the mound. Give him the hit and move on.
Russell Martin now. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Devin Travis will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Oh, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
A possible winning run on second. No one out. Skied into straightaway right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number one. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Well, when this works out, makes you look like you're the greatest hustler and Mr. Speedster and all that good stuff. But when it doesn't, makes a whole dugout say, really? What are you doing? This becomes both costly and a silly double play.
Michael Saunders is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
And, you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Hit out towards second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Miguel Cabrera stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Miguel Cabrera.
Here comes the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Hit to third. Right to Donaldson. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
The left fielder, number 52,
Yoenis Cespedes steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Think he'll see another one of those before this at-bat's through?
After that swing, I think you can just about take that to the bank.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Oh, and they've caught him flat-footed on both of those pitches. The recognition has not been real good so far.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. The Bambino fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
now batting.
Francisco Lindor gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Pilar is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. Still tied 1 apiece. Steven the Bambino steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th.
Second baseman, Steven the Bambino.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Trout. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next,
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. Posey waits on it. 2 down.
It probably goes without saying, but he'll be unhappy with that at-bat. This is a curveball, and Show Track shows you it's right in the strike zone, but all he can do is pop it straight up.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. To short, hit hard. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. Score remains. Buster Posey comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning.
Buster Posey.
Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Saunders. And he's retired 1 away. Mookie Betts struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go 0 for, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Wow. You know, neither team really seems to want to take command of this ball game. I mean, this is right for the picking. Yet guys are just not coming up with good at-bats right now.
Manny Machado will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. He breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
Oh, just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move. Jose Bautista brings his bat to the plate now to get the bottom of the 11th underway. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Cabrera has room in foul territory and a rather easy first out.
Center fielder, number 11. Kevin Pillar.
Kevin Pillar ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. Now the pitch. Grounded to short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The catcher,
Russell
55.
Martin stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Well, there aren't too many catchers that you're going to have to worry about dropping a bunt down on you. But boy, give this guy credit. He sensed the opportunity, and he's going to wind up beating this out. That's just good baseball.
Deoner Navarro will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 31, Deoner Navarro.
Devin Travis comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. Melvin Upton Jr. will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Melvin Upton Jr.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Trout is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. Score remains deadlocked. Deoner Navarro will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 31, Deoner Navarro.
Mike Trout steps in to begin the inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Mike Trout.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a little tapper. And he's set down, one away.
Now batting, designated hitter
David Ortiz strides in, grounded out his last time through. Now here's the pitch. Drives it to deep right field. Back goes Bautista, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
It's kind of a surprise to me that he wouldn't try to go for two on this play. I don't know if he got caught up in his home run trot a little bit too early or what. He's going to wind up on first base here with a single off the wall.
Robinson Cano will step in. A ground-out victim his last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Stroman comes set. Here's the first pitch. Lifted into center field. Pillar's there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Miguel Cabrera strides in, grounded out his last time through. Here's the first pitch. Boy, not even close with that one. He's behind 0-1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Strike three, and the potential go-ahead run left on base. Let's leave one. Still tied, one apiece. Michael Saunders is set to take his turn, leading things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half. On the ground to third. On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? One away.
Second baseman, Steven.
At the plate, Steven the Bambino. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now.
Now batting, first baseman
Edwin Encarnacion digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And he falls behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Left side. Machado has it. On to first, and we're headed to 13 as that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Score remains tied 1-1. Yoenis Cespedes is set to go at the plate to lead off the top half. Roberto Osuna will come on now, and at least they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
Roberto Osuna.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
That first pitch change can be a tough one. A guy doesn't have any point of reference to work from, and he just can't help himself up there.
Hit on the ground to short. Tulowitzki has it. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Digging in to try it again, Francisco Lindor. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And the pitch. Into the seats, 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Buster Posey will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Josh Donaldson stands in. He got under 1 and popped out his last time up.
And it was a breaking ball that seemed to fool him and induce that pop-up last time. So he may see a steady diet of those right here.
Pop Boy will do this himself, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2.
Troy Tulowitzki struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here. Grounded to third. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here, 2 away.
The right fielder, number 19,
Jose Bautista will go bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
Well, at least he was able to make contact, and that's better than most of his teammates can say after the...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Still tied 1 apiece.
Leading off for the Mets,
Mookie Betts steps in to begin the inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And on 1 pitch, he's retired.
the third baseman, number 13.
Striding into the box, Manny Machado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1.
Hey, in extra innings, there's no wrong way to get on base. That's not a bad idea.
Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
And I don't think that's what the hitting coach has been preaching.
1 out, nobody on. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Boy, what's new? He's now 0 for 6 in the ball game, and those are the kind of games that just stick with you for a while. Tough to put those ones behind you because you feel like, do I even belong here?
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Score remains tied 1-1. Kevin Pillar is set to take his turn, leading things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half. And Machado with the bare hand. Safe.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
Impressive effort that time, but now the winning run is aboard.
Oh, that's just a thing of beauty right there. Watch how late he shows. Then he deadens that thing about 30 feet or so down the third baseline. And with his speed, no chance of throwing him out.
Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro. There goes the runner. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's behind the runner to first.
Well, they are definitely serious about ending this ball game right here and now. He bravely takes second base here on the stolen base.
And that right there is about as nutty a decision as I've ever seen. I mean, you're the winning run. You're already in scoring position. It's going to wind up working out, but that can't have come from the bench. He had to do that one on his own.
Now a fly ball towards foul territory. Might be smart to let this drop. And they do, in fact, let it land foul. Very smart. Now a fork ball, but this will bounce near the plate for a ball.
And this is all about having faith in your catcher that he's going to block that pitch. As well he should. He's one of the best around when it comes to smothering balls in the dirt.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the Blue Jays are winners in walk-off fashion.
Well, you really just needed to get something up in the air here, and this one does the trick as he drives in the winning run here on a sacrifice fly.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is a line you don't see a whole lot nowadays, but they left him in there to keep going in the extra innings, and he gave him all he had.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.